Good evening, everyone. Happy to see you again in our meeting. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, teacher, we can hear you. Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How about Muhammad Dunya? How's everything?
It's great.
Thank God. Dunya? Dunya, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to be okay.
You're trying to be okay.
Yeah.
We all try to be okay. All right. Okay. Let him come to. See the other things. How are you, Mr. Sam?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, everything is okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Everything is good.
Okay, so guys, if you're ready, we're gonna start. Okay, to lesson 18 is talking about, my laptop is a little bit slow tonight, so sorry for that. So today's topic is about newspaper and news. Let's know what are the kinds of news and how many kinds of newspapers do we have, how people get news nowadays, and many other things. All right, so let's go on and know something about newspaper and news. Okay, here we have something about newspaper. Most papers are daily, which means that they are come out every day. We have some papers that are daily, and some are national. Some are national. You know what's national? National is that when the newspaper come out from this country, talks about the things that happened in this country. In Kurdish, we have Natawi. Do you understand it?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, good. Others are regional. Regional is locally, means locally you will get news about this place. Okay, local newspapers. And some newspapers are published online. They are called e-papers. The newspapers that are published online are called e-papers. Okay, try to know this one because the others are not like this. Only the online one is different. You can also get mobile editions, and magazines are usually weekly and monthly. So the papers that are daily, okay, this is newspaper. They are daily. In Europe, every day at morning, they will give you a newspaper, and I don't know they will pay it or not, but every morning they will get a newspaper and they're gonna read it. But nowadays, I don't think so. People read newspapers. It became online. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I have the same idea.
Yeah, now it's changed. Okay, we have some content of newspapers. Let's know what are the contents. Okay, who wants to read the first one? Yes, Dunya.
Reports. Reports, a piece of writing about news items written by reporter or journalist. For example, a report in the Times on or about a crime.
Yeah,
we all know what a report. Report is when you do something or you do an activity, you come and talk about all this information that you get it.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you. So this is one of the content of news. We have reports, as Dunya said. It's a written, not written, written. It's written by reporters and journalists. This is report. The first content. Let's go to another one. RT. Yeah, who can read it? Yes, Muhammad.
Articles. Picture pieces of writing about an important subject, like an article about drugs.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's written. Writing. Yes, it is. You can say it's written too. Okay, Muhammad, can you explain it?
Yeah. It said that article is a piece of writing about an important subject. Like it's a piece of a blog, like it's a kind of blog, but it's even smaller than the blog. It's talking about something that's important in our daily life.
Yeah, good. Very good. So yes, as Muhammad said, the second content is articles. Article is something like the topic, okay? A piece of writing is about an important something, an object and anything. For example, about drug, about, let's say, car accident, let's say about traffic jam and technology, okay, about education. This is article, means the topic is about these things. Oh, this is article. And this is the second content. What was the first one? You don't remember? Reports. Okay, this is the first one. Piece of written things. An article is the topic. Try to know those things. We have a headline. Headline is a title. Is a title. Yes, Mr. Sam?
Should I have to read?
Yeah, and explain.
Okay. Headline, title written in large letter above, report, article, government lost vote. Headline, it means
Loses.
there's some it's important line in the cover. For example, when you read a newspaper, there's a subject, or in this subject it tell about the important thing. We call it headline. Yeah.
So it should be in capital.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all of the letters are written in capital, means this thing is important. That's why it's written in capital. Yes, Mr.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. But sometimes we have headline on TV when you watch TV and you watch a news. Okay, and it's written headline, breaking news, headline. Have you ever seen those words? It's in the down below on the TV. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, of course we see.
Yeah.
Break news.
Yes, breaking news. Breaking news is the, you know what, it's a shortened words from the accident, from anything that happened. Then it will come to the headline. Headline should be one sentence. The government loses vote. This is headline, not article. Article is different from headline. Headline is one line and it should be in capital, means this thing is important. This is the headline. Okay, let's go on. We have reviews. Yes, Mr. Serhat, can you read it?
Yeah. Review is a review piece of a writing giving an opinion. Example, review of a new book. Yeah. So it is like rereading a new book, like to have an overview.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the reporters when they are just presenting something? After that, after he or she talked about everything, he or she will make a review. Okay.
Like it's example, it's like a summary.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a summary. For example, at the end, it will say in conclusion, okay? In conclusion, you will repeat everything, but in another words. And you will review saying the things in another words. And in summary, shortly. Yes. So you can say it's piece of written or the not only written, you can say it too. Okay, the reporters can say, have you ever seen on TV when they are presenting news? After the news, he or she will review it. As Mr. Sir has said, it's a summary. Okay, but in written, it's a piece of writing, given an opinion. For example, let's say the accident happened that day, and when he or she explained everything, when happened, why happened, after that, he or she will make a review. We say, in my opinion, we should make the streets wider so that the accidents won't occur. Okay, this is the opinion that he or she will give. In summary, let's go to advertisements or adverts. Those are some words or pictures about a product or anything to make people buy it. Okay, for example, a photograph will take pictures of every amazing things and will advertise it to make people buy it. For example, an advert for shampoo. Have you ever seen advertisements? Like we have in Kurdish Reklam.
Yeah, in every minute we can see it.
Yeah, yeah, it's the every minute live show. You can say like this.
But teacher, actually, I love advertisement. Like there's Google ad. I downloaded just to watch ads.
Sorry, Muhammad. Can you
I
repeat?
said that I love ads, like watching ads. I even download Google ads to
what's
only
fun?
just watch ads.
What's fun about watching it?
I don't know why, but I love watching ads.
Well, I don't know, but I don't have fun. I don't find anything me
Should I do? I
enjoyable.
like the things.
Okay, so this is good for the ones who are working on it, the ones who will get money by advertising. Okay, let's go on. Let's know another content. Not so fast, wait. Yeah, here we have what's written on the top. Let me bring it down. Yeah, life as an editor. You see that man? He is an editor. So let's
Yeah.
know what is
Life.
the life. How is the life of an editor? Yes, Mr. Sahad?
Yes, should I read?
Yeah, and explain after that.
Okay. Life as an editor. Meet Curious Davis, who has spent his whole working life in journalism. He is now an editor of the Evening Star, a local daily paper published in Birmingham. He has been a news reporter on several national papers. As sports editors had a sport editor and headline written to start cover current affairs, sport, crime, and so on. But one section of our paper is about culture. It is a good paper, but newspaper sales generally are declining. Kills of TV on the internet. It is bad time for the press.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yes, so
talking about the journalist of this man, Daves.
yes, so he's a journalist. His name is Curious Davis. He just spent his whole life writing a journal, and some of his paper has been published in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had some newspaper, like they were several national, like it
Yeah.
has been published internationally.
Yeah.
It was concerning sports. It was concerning sports and crime and some other subjects.
Yeah, that's it.
Then it's correct. Yeah. So it is he is writing a good news. It is meaning he is a good journalism, but the TV is decreasing. Like the people now don't have the mood to read the newspaper because they can find everything in internet.
Yeah, now it's different.
Yeah. So like it is not good for journalism.
Yeah, that's it. So life of journalist is difficult now. In the old times, it was good because they were edit everything. They were published newspapers, will write down things. It was a little bit hard, but this is their work. But now, even if they work on it, it doesn't work because people people can get news from like online and internet. And it's bad time for press. This is not pressing newspaper time. This age is different. Okay, we have some words like decline. Sales generally are declining. Decline means refuses to get the result you want. Okay, refuse. So kills off TV on the internet. Yes, as Mr. Serhat said, they will get the news from internet. Yes, thank you, Mr. Serhat. Let's go on.
Welcome.
Okay, let's go. That we have some news. Let's read about them. We have the story leaked out via Twitter. Okay, means the story is shared on Twitter or is spread out by Twitter. The meaning is clear. Leaked out means spread it out or share it. You know, in Twitter, things are different, but on Facebook, it's share. It will be the same like on Twitter. Is that clear? Leaked out means shared or spread it like this.
Clear.
Yeah. So our reporter is following up a lead on the missing child case. Means the man, the reporter, is following up, is searching about, okay, to know about the missing child case. The meaning is clear, yeah? The reporter is trying to know, to have an evidence, let's say, yeah, evidence, balga, to get some evidence about the case of the missing child. You can explain it like this, changing the words. So this is a story, how you tell a news, how you tell news, a story, something that happened, all right? Let's go to another story that something happened or how to tell a story, a news. Yes, Dunya, can you read this?
Yes. The presses are digging around the information about the family. The story has been blown up out of the pollution by media.
Portion.
Portion.
Portion. Yes, by media. Okay, do you know how to explain it?
I didn't get that much information. It's talked about that the information of this family has been shared.
Yeah.
And the story has been blown up of the. What does the portion mean?
Proportion means the amount, the amount of the media, the amount of news on the media.
Yeah, it means that it's being shared all over the media.
Yeah. Yes, they have the same meaning, but in different words. You know, in press, digging around means the press is going around and around to find something about, find an information, let's say, about the family. Maybe something happened about the family, and the press are digging around, means searching to find something about the family. Digging around is a, let's say, you can say an idiom and a phrasal verb too. It doesn't give you the same meaning if you translate, but this is only native speakers can understand. Digging around means searching around, trying to find evidence or an information about the family. And the next one, the story has been blown up. Blown up means okay, enlarged or spread it, blown up out of all proportions by media. Oh, sorry, proportion. Yeah, this proportion means the amount of the news. Reja, okay, means it's spread a lot. Blown up out of all proportion by media. It's spread a lot by medias. Okay? Those words are new for you. You will need it when you talk about a story that happened or news, how to tell news. Okay, guys, why you're quiet? Is everything okay?
Yes, teacher.
What about the others? Only Mr. Sam is okay? Yeah? Okay.
Everything
okay.
is clear so far, teacher.
Yeah, good. That's good then. I thought you don't understand, that's why you're quiet. Okay, let's go on. So digging around, blown up are new words for you. The victim opened up to the journalist. The victim opened up to the journalist. Yes, Muhammad?
Okay. The victim opened up to the journalist. The latest news has caused doubt on the footballer's allegation.
Yeah,
I think. Allegation, yeah.
yeah. Do you know how to explain it?
Yeah, of course, why not? Teacher, it said that the victim opened the journalist. It said that like the people opened the journalist. The victim, a victim is Qurbani opened up to the journalist. Like it has been go to the journalist.
Yeah.
The latest news has caused doubt on the. It said that now the last news, like the new news has twice cost than the before, like previous price.
Allegations means the evidence of reporting or the evidence of something that happened. Or let's say the evidence of just spreading. Okay, when you spread something, you have to have an evidence. So footballers, allegations. Yes. And victim, as Muhammad said, in Kurdish is Qurbani. So all the journalists are victims, you see? And that happened in our country too. The latest news has caused doubt. Doubt means guman in Kurdish. So that means footballers' allegations, okay, the evidence has caused doubts. People couldn't believe it. The evidence was not true, let's say. It was a lie. So that's why it has caused doubt. This B is not pronounced. You cannot say doubt, it's doubt. Okay, let's go on. I spoke to the editor of the records. Means you talked with the editor by records. All right, maybe he or she sent her or his voice by recorders and spoke of. This is spoke of. Means something that is urgent. He or she maybe talked with the editor in urgent and by records. I hope it's clear. The second one, it says in the paper that negotiations are continuing behind the scenes. You know what's negotiation? Have you ever heard? Guys? Have you
No,
ever?
miss, I never heard it.
Yeah, we use this negotiation usually in medias that present news. Okay, if you see CNN, BBC World News, those channels that will present news a lot, will use this word a lot, negotiation. It's just like speaking, two group of people will have a debate or will have a conversation talking about something. So this is negotiation. In Kurdish, we have Utuwesh Kurdun, Guftugo Kurdun, yeah? So it says the paper, yeah, it says in the paper,
Miss, in Kurdish, it's exactly Tawtu.
yeah, Taute Utuwesh Kurdun, the same. So it will continue behind the scenes, even after, maybe it's on TV, even the time run out and then the time finished up, it was about an hour, even after an hour, when the people will just stop watching on TV and, you know, after the scenes, behind the scenes, and conversations, debates take a lot of time. It will take more and more, let's say, conversations, one paragraph to another, you know, and when it comes to the opposite sides, like debates with two groups, the negotiation will go longer. That's why it says that it will continue even behind the scenes. All right, let's go on. So negotiation is new for you. If the paper didn't check out the facts, let's say the newspaper that pressed and you are reading now, it will not give you the facts. Maybe it's a lie, maybe it's not true, maybe it's only a fiction. Maybe it's only a story that the editor created. Yeah? So it's a paper didn't check out, didn't give you, didn't make you to just believe it. This is check out. And do they put across the views of the newspaper's owner? Do they put across the views of the newspaper's owner? Maybe it means the newspaper's owner, the one who edited, can have the same view as you are reading. For example, you're reading and you will understand it in another way. And the newspaper owner wrote it in another way. So there will be misunderstandings sometimes. We have some journalists will write something not clearly. It's not clear. It will give you hundreds of meanings and you don't know which one is it. That's why the question is, do they put across the views of the newspaper's owner? Sometimes no, and sometimes yes. Okay, who would like to read a lot? Who likes reading a lot? Okay, if you like it, raise your hand. None of you? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, but we don't like to read.
Oh, I thought you don't hear me. Oh, you don't raise your hands because you don't like it. Okay, Muhammad, you can read some.
like it.
Yes, Mr. Sam and Mr. Muhammad, read you first
Okay.
paragraph and the other is the second paragraph. So, Mr.
Okay.
Sam, you start.
Okay, teacher, if there is no one to read it, I
No,
I'm
no, we
here.
are here. You gotta read.
Yeah, Mr. Sam had raised his hand after 2.
Yeah.
All right, you can
Okay.
read the first paragraph.
There are a number of different type of journalism: print journalism, broadcast journalism, online journalism, and increasingly citizen journalism. This is where ordinary citizens use social media to report, photograph, and share news with others. Professional journalists gather news in a number of different ways. They may get stories from pressure group which want to air their view in public.
Yeah.
Journalists also attend press conferences where politicians, or they may issue a statement or press release. A person seeking publicity
Yeah.
will try to include some deep bite in what
Right.
they say.
This is soundbite.
Soundbite.
Yeah.
Okay.
In what they say. Did you understand anything?
Yeah, I understand, but really not most of them. For
Okay.
example, okay, what?
You can clear some of them.
Okay, at the first it says there's a number of different type of journalism. It means you have a different type of reporter.
Yeah.
For example, print journalism, like newspaper, broadcast, when the man or woman on the TV, and also it's an online journalism site. It's typically in the social media, just post everything. We say it online journalism, and citizen journalism. I'm not sure what does it mean.
Yeah.
Citizen.
It's
a type of criminal.
Is a photograph and share news with others.
Okay, that's it.
Take photos. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also citizens use social media to report, photograph, and share newspapers with others. And like it said, in social media, just post in a report or some paragraph or some photo, and the other one can see what's going on in today or other day or other country.
Yes.
So
good job. Yeah, thank you. Okay. As Mr. Sam said, we have different types of journalism: print journalism, broadcast, online, and increasingly. Okay, increasingly means the amount will get higher. It will increase. The citizen journalism. Okay, what is this? This is where ordinary citizens use social media to report, okay, to take photos and share news with others. This is on social media, citizen journalism. And professional journalists gather news in a number of different ways. Okay, they may get stories from pressure groups. Okay, just want to air their views, just want to have more views. Air their views means having a lot of views. Sometimes they will just publish or share something that is even not important, just to have their air of views, okay, in public. And journalists also attend press conferences. You know what's press conference? Have you ever seen it?
Yes, teacher. Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
مقابلة أو رجع موانين.
Yes, press conferences where politicians or others may issue statements or press releases, anything they will attend in those kind of conferences and will maybe spread the news that is not right even. Okay, they will spread very unimportant news, something that is not true, and they will spread it among people on social medias, and it will just collect views. Collecting views, it's nothing more to have money online. And also hunt, okay? Hunt for stories by tapping useful sources. This is different. They will hunt for means they will search for, they're hungry for searching for stories, and tapping. This is tapping when you tap like this, tap the keyboards or the keyboard on your phone or on your laptop, anywhere. Useful sources means the topics, the stories that are useful, and by monitoring, okay? Monitoring is the device to press it. International journalists also hunt for it. Okay, let's go to another paragraph, like the more important a story is, the more airtime it will achieve. Means that if the story was important, you will get a lot of views. If it wasn't, sometimes even useless things will have a lot of views. Have you ever just noticed? Like when you see a video. Okay, guys, let's continue. Wait a minute. All right. So we said that you will spread unuseful videos and things, and they will get even more views. It will achieve more airtime and more column inches. It will be given in the newspaper or on the news web page. Okay, newspaper, even or whether they will press it, print it, or they will share it on web pages. In other words, the more coverage, okay, the more coverage it will receive. And the okay, this is paparazzi. You know what's paparazzi? Have you ever heard it?
Yes, teacher, I know.
This is a photographer that will take photos in celebrations, parties, and will share the photos with people it's just like it's his or her work. Okay, shared on social medias. That will follow celebrities or public figures and try to get photographs of them for newspapers and magazines. They will share it in magazines and newspapers. This is paparazzi. All right. Okay, we have some questions. We will answer only 3 questions, and the last question will be your homework. How do most people get their news in your country? Dunya, can you answer?
Yeah, in our country, we didn't like the European. We didn't have newspaper that much a lot. We heard the news from the television or from the social media.
Yeah. So nowadays it's different. Less of people nowadays read newspapers.
Yeah, I think very less.
You know what? Because people are lazy now.
Yeah.
They don't like reading. They just want something that is ready.
Yeah, and also the growing up is affecting of them.
Yeah, that's it. Nowadays, people, even in this generation, they like to have something that everything is ready, to not be tired of. That's why most of the people academically cannot speak well, because they don't read well a lot. Okay, when I was a student, the teachers would tell me to read newspapers a lot because it's written a lot in it. and you will get more information. There's different articles in it, different topics, and in each different articles, you can find useful words, vocabularies, expressions, phrasal verbs, and you would learn from it. This is for language, okay? But for the other people who wants to know something about around the world, news, okay? When you read it, you academically, your speaking would be good. But nowadays, no one can speak, no one can read. Okay, if they read it, they will read only one paragraph. For the second paragraph, they would say, no, I'm tired and my eyes hurts. This is one of the excuses. My eyes hurts. I cannot read it. I don't have time. Another excuse, I don't have time. But because of technology, now people became lazier. They want to have something in front of them and everything is ready just to hear it. That's why they don't read newspapers. So yes, as Dunya said, we watch TV, on internet, social medias. Yeah, we get news from those things. What about question 2? What do you think that people will get news in future? Yes, Muhammad?
Teacher, about my opinion, I think news, like, it's only shown in the Google. Like, Google have a new part on it. It said that news. Like, you just click in it, then you can see news. But now I just search from Google. Now I'm in Google. I search for what will be the future of newspaper. It said that newspaper will be most popular than now because people will be, you know, more readers than now. They can read more. That's why newspaper will be more popular than now or before.
You mean reading on newspapers or watching them? Which one?
Yeah, no, reading.
In the future?
Yeah, in the future.
Oh.
But I'm not sure about that Google. I think he did wrong because I
Yeah.
never think that newspaper will be alive for next 20 years.
Yeah, I just feel the same. If nowadays no people will read newspaper, what about the future? Maybe never.
But I don't know why did Google say this. It's impossible.
Google says that because it wants to energize or encourage people
Yeah.
to read more. That's why. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, good, Muhammad. What do you read news about mostly? This question all of you should answer. Yes, Mr. Sam?
Teacher, mostly I just read a sport news, and sometimes when there's a new thing in my country or my city, just I read what's this. But for mostly I just read about the sport.
Yeah, that's good then. So in the last question says, talk about something that happened or you heard in news. Okay, news medias, means TV, on TV or on social medias, anywhere. Then, Mr. Sam, you have to talk about football players, sports, anything you like. Talk about it, which team are against, okay? Which team, and tell me what happened, how did they play, okay? In the first time they were good and then they became bad, and then talk about it. How many goals did they score? All right, you have to write like this. Can you?
Yes, teacher, of course.
Good. So, but try to tell us just like it's a news.
Yeah, I get it.
Good. Yes. What about, yes, Mr. Serhat?
Yes, teacher.
So what do you read most about news?
Well, I usually read some articles related to my background of education. And sometimes, since I haven't graduated from special planning department, sometimes I just read some articles related to my field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So you have to talk about education news.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Dunya, what about you? I don't know, girls don't like news so much. Are you different, Dunya, or the same?
Yeah, same.
The same. You know, I
Yeah.
don't like news too. I never watch it on TV and read.
Mm, yeah, me too. I'm just watching the headlines, maybe.
Yeah, the
And
headline is
that's all.
the shortest one, and you will understand.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm.
Yes. So, but Dunya, you have to prepare something, like anything you.
Yeah, of course. I do it. For example, this summer I read it for more about the English, and there's something that I wanted to learn this summer. I
Yeah, that's
make
good.
it.
Good one. Or you can change the news like the girls like, for example, fashion, you know,
Mm,
like,
yeah,
like
makeup.
cosmetics. Okay. Yes, good, Dunya. What about Muhammad? What do you read or watch about news mostly?
Teacher, I mostly read into interesting topic. Well, one of them, which I really focus on it, it's football news, especially football, not sport, especially football.
Yeah,
And second one, technology, like what happened today, the things.
yeah,
Only these two topics.
good. But Muhammad, Mr. Samia will talk about sport. You have to talk about the technology.
I'll talk about technology.
All right. Good one. So who's left? I think you all said. Good one. So guys, you have to write down the last question. Write down, okay? This is your homework. And today you have two homeworks. You have your beloved phrasal verbs. Okay? Now I think you love it because you had a lot of phrasal verbs. Turn over. Well, that's easy. Pull over, move over, ask over. All of them are easy. Give one example for each one of them. I think it takes only 2 minutes to solve this phrasal verb. Okay, but the others is like long paragraph. Guys, write it longly. Okay, I want long paragraph for the question, not phrasal verb.
Teacher,
Yeah.
what's mean of ask over?
Ask over when you, for example, ask for someone to help you, or it may have another meanings too, because phrasal verbs have different meanings.
Oh, okay, I get it. It means give me a hand.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, asking for someone to help you, or
Okay.
yeah, maybe it means asking about something to know too. Maybe. Yes, Muhammad?
And teacher, I searched for negotiation. It was Sazan.
What? Wait, what?
No negotiation.
Yeah, okay. No, go. You said something.
It was Sazan.
Yeah. Negotiation.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
The pronunciation is so hard. It's like Espanol. Negotiation.
Yeah. But
It means Sazan. Not that. Sorry.
wait, what?
I thought. It means Sazan, not Tautue the things.
No, Sazan is not, you know what? It gives you another meaning. You know, English will give you one word means a lot of meanings. One word has another meanings, like 2 or 3 meanings. In verb, the word is different. In noun, the word is different. In adjective, the word's meaning is different. According to the words, the meaning will change. That's why. But negotiation here in newspaper, in news, on TV means to go just like a debate. Okay, maybe that you were saying is right too, but in another places.
Okay. So teacher, so you said that's not this. What about arguments?
Argument.
Yeah.
Argument is about two person or two group are talking, arguing about something. The other one is agreed and the other group doesn't agree. This is argue.
Okay, I get it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. until
Yeah.
you said. Thanks.
In debate, you will find out which one is the best way when you're talking about something. For example, we had a debate. I think Mr. Sam, you were with us. We had a debate about fast food. We were talking about why it's bad, what is the advantage of eating fast food and the disadvantage things. So we were debating. We were talking about which way is good, why to not eat, why to eat. This is debate. Different, they are different. Okay, and conversation means two people are talking with each other about something. Not disagree or agree, not finding out which way is good. It's like just general talking. Like, how are you? I'm fine. What are you doing? You're talking about life. This is conversation. But negotiation is with wish, talking about something in pollution issues, anything about news. All right, guys, do we have time? I think that's enough. Do you have any other questions?
No, thanks. It was important,
Thank you,
this
teacher.
question. Thanks.
Yeah, welcome. What about the others? Do you have anything to say?
Thank you, teacher. We don't have anything.
Most welcome, all of you. Try to.
Thank you, teacher. Everything was so clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you too for participating, and you even tried joining the meeting, wanted to learn something. That is important. So, guys, my advice for you to improve your vocabularies in news and newspapers, try to watch news on TV or on the Google, YouTube, anywhere. The BBC word is very important, and CNN, those channels are very important. You will learn a lot from it. A lot of vocabularies about military, about war, about politic, okay, about law, about everything. Yes, Muhammad?
Teacher, actually, what you said that watch CNN, the things. Teacher, in our home, we have iStar Z5, which only show the British channels. Like, we don't have Kurdish channel in our home.
Yeah.
Only BBC, CNN, RT, Disney XD.
Do you
these
watch them?
things. Yeah.
That's good.
If I have no homework, I will watch it. Yeah. If I have no homework.
Yeah, that's important. Not watching news every time, every day to make yourself have like to be depressed, because watching news sometimes will make you get depressed. For example, in the pandemic time, when the coronavirus spread it, you know, watching news at that time was like, it will make you sick. It will make you sick because every time this amount of people died, this amount of people got the coronavirus, and this amount of people went to hospital every day, you know what? It was not good. Just, I stopped watching news at that time. It was like a sickness. I got depressed. I became very sad. Every day, listen to those things. People died, people got coronavirus, you know? So it's not good, usually, watch news. But sometimes know what is going on around the world, okay? Right, guys? So, yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks again for participating. I hope you learned something. So good night, everyone. Have a
Thank you,
great time.
teacher. Goodbye.
Have a great time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Miss.
Welcome, dear.